How to refocus yourself in a world designed to distract you. Welcome to your daily hit of grace and grit, your quick dose of inspiration to kickstart your day. This show is proudly sponsored by Rumble and Rise. To find out more about joining Rumble and Rise, head on over to graceandgrit.com/ready to rumble. I'm Courtney Townley, and here is today's hit. I have this funny little habit, it's also incredibly annoying, with my automatic coffee maker. I routinely and embarrassingly overfill it because I'm distracted. So I pour the water in once, I forget that I did it, and then I fill it up again. Because I'm already mentally scrolling through my day. I'm anywhere and everywhere, but with the present moment. Before I know it, the reservoir is filled past the line, way past the line, and I'm mopping up the overflow of my mess. And I am reminded yet again that even the simplest rituals can get really messy and create a lot of unnecessary work for me when I'm not present. My coffee maker has become a very unexpected teacher, nudging me back into the moment, one overflowing mess at a time. And isn't that so often the case, right? Where distraction creates messes. It generates a lot of unnecessary work for us. Sometimes those messes are literal messes, like overfilling my coffee maker because my mind is already 10 miles down the road. But even more often, distraction is a human response to overwhelm, overstimulation, emotional avoidance, or simply being alive in a world that profits from our fractured attention. The goal with focus isn't to eliminate distraction altogether, because that's not really a reality of living in the modern world. The goal is to master the art of returning to your presence, to your purpose in this moment, to yourself in this moment. And of course, refocusing begins with awareness. As Martha Beck says, awareness is the way out, but I would add that awareness is also the way back to yourself and to what you said was important in this moment. When you notice you're wandering, or you've wandered, or you've gotten a little or very lost in the woods, you don't need to worry. You don't need to berate yourself. You don't need to get heavily rooted in judgment or the mean girl narrative, because all of that just keeps you stuck. But curiosity brings you back. What pulled your attention? What feeling were you avoiding by engaging with the distraction? What story hijacked your focus? Awareness is intelligence. And refocusing is also very much a physical practice. So things like just taking a deep breath, especially emphasizing the exhale. Just saying out loud a single sentence like, I'm coming back now. I'm returning to where I want my focus to be now. That moment, that return, is where your real power lives. Because life will constantly pull at you. It will constantly try to distract you. So every return to what you said really matters is really a return to self-trust. It helps you to build self-trust. every return reinforces that you're a woman capable of recalibrating rather than spiraling. So today, practice returning gently and often to what you intended to focus on. You don't need hours of perfect concentration. You need the willingness to come back again and again. So I want to complete this today with a quote from the author Ian Thomas that I have long loved and kept close to me. It says this: "And every day, the world will drag you by the hand, yelling, 'This is important, and this is important, and this is important. You need to worry about this, and this, and this.' And each day, it's up to you to yank your hand back, put it on your heart, and say, 'No, this is what's important.'" If this stirred something inside of you, imagine what a whole book of clarity and courage could ignite. The Consistency Code, a Midlife Woman's Guide to Deep Health and Happiness, goes even deeper into the mindset and practices that create real, meaningful change at midlife. Grab your copy today over at theconsistencycode.com and keep the momentum alive.